Swarms of green iguanas taking up residence in South Florida, and they are more than a nuisance.
Plummeting
it's
from
a
their
full-on
treetop perches.
In
climate
About
change,
him also
iguanas
surrounds
are
of
wreaking
Brown County
havoc
golf
on the
course
Sunshine
south of
State.
California.
The number of
Scientists say
iguanas in
these
Florida.
suicidal lizards.
Iguanas. What exactly are they? And why are they casting darkness on the Sunshine State? According to National Geographic, iguanas are the largest lizards in the Americas, averaging around 6.5 feet long and weighing over 10 pounds. They are natives to the rainforests of northern Mexico, the Caribbean islands, Central America, and southern Brazil, not Florida. So, why are they here? And why are they such a problem?
Hi, I'm Daniel Mills, and I am a hunter of iguanas.
My name is Roberto Torres. I'm from Aragua, Venezuela, and I am an iguana hobbyist. I raise and take care of iguanas for my own personal gain.
All right, hey, what's up, guys? My name is Raj, as known as the Iguana Man. I'm on YouTube. The channel is called Iguana Man, and basically I'm a professional iguana remover and invasive iguana specialist here in South Florida.
How did iguanas get here, and what's the iguana crisis in Florida?
So, we're talking about now, like, everything started way when they started importing animals for the pet trade in Florida. Keeping iguanas in cages, trying to cage an animal that's that big, can create a lot of problems. So what people did is that they started releasing them out in the wild. So after Hurricane Katrina, that's when things went south with a lot of animal species that were kept in captivity.
Since Florida is like networked with all these lakes and canals and bodies of water, it's a perfect habitat for like reptiles. And since we had those hurricanes, and we've had some pet owners that gotten iguanas when they're this big and then not expecting them to grow huge, with the combination of that, these animals have found each other in the wild and they have started to breed.
Every summer I would be out on my canal bank when I was young, and all of a sudden we just saw large amounts of iguanas, and they started creating holes in the bank, and they're known for eating other native species to Florida. So I thought it was time that we kind of suppress the situation.
There's a fantasy aspect of seeing these dragon-like lizards in Florida. Like, they can grow up to 6 feet long, they can grow up to 20 pounds. You know, there's just something about them, you know, that are really cool. But at the same time, you know, when Florida was made, you know, with all the roads and all the bridges we have, they weren't expecting to have, the last thing on their mind was, you know, to have a giant 20-pound lizard that can dig mess up the foundation of everything, you know?
An example of people antagonizing iguanas in a way is, for example, saying that their burrows create sinkholes or anything like that. It's actually not true. Iguanas don't have the enough amount of dirt to create a burrow that's deep enough to create a sinkhole here in America, because the structures that they use to pavement the streets are actually much better than, let's say, Puerto Rico, where it's actually a big problem.
So what do you pose is the best way to deal with iguanas? Do you think people should hunt them? Should they eat them, or any other methods?
I think that hunting is probably the best thing to do, because there hasn't been any other way of doing it. Maybe trapping them, but I just think that the most ethical way is to decrease the numbers.
These things breed a lot. They have ferocious appetites, and there's no natural predators because they're not from here. So they can literally, you know, compete with the natives and take over everything that they're doing. The state of Florida is going to have to do some kind of eradication problem, because these iguanas, they're causing damage right now, but the damage is going to be much greater here in the next couple of years.
So I understand the desire to use them as food, but I don't know. I just think that this state doesn't call for that yet, if that makes sense.